awesome, positive, entertaining, and hopefully a very successful Nitro fire-up with this vintage Mugen Buggy. Now I'm going to wait a little while till you guys come into the stream here. I see we got True Blue RC here. Awesome guy. We got my friend Tara Curry. We got Just Joe. Everyone that's coming in. We got Nitro Gang Queen Melissa. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do another video on this. You know, as the people in Europe, particularly in the UK, like to say, it is getting long in the tooth. Now, long in the tooth has a couple meanings. Sometimes that means there's like a saber-toothed tiger. But in terms of RC, that means how many streams will it take to get the center of a Tootsie Roll Nitro engine fire-up? Okay? And that is a joke that literally used about 80% of my brain power. Okay? But it made sense. It was an awesome joke. All right, so let me say hello to everyone who I see here so far. Guys, I got a lot of work planned for this buggy. Let me bring you all up to a little bit of a refresher on what went down since last time. Does anybody see anything that's been added to this chassis? Is there anything new here? Or is it the same old? There's a lot of stuff. In fact, I spent 2 late nights trying to make this one great again. And I saved the most surprising for tonight. Okay, we got ourselves Jason Brawley here. How you doing, man? The Nitro Addiction here with us today, making his own awesome streams every day of the week. I go over there, I support him, but I don't just support him. I am genuinely interested in his content. You know, today we have this whole thing going around where people believe they have to just support each other because that's the cause. That's your job. You just have to support people. Don't support people you don't like. I like everyone that I watch, okay? If I don't like them, I don't watch them. It's pretty much that straightforward. It's easy. It's time to stop kissing butt, stop kissing people's behinds, and actually do what you believe is right. And that is watch the people that you entertain, that you like. Okay, that didn't come out that great. But either way, Nitro Addiction, sickening guy. Okay, he's a great dude. Okay, otherwise I wouldn't watch him. Anyways, that's fantastic. Now, Velocity of Beast is here with us today, guys. I'm going to ask you all a question. I'm going to hold something up right now. And that's not this buggy. I'm going to hold something else up right now. By the way, I am working on a deal for this weekend. It's going to be an F1 style Thunder Tiger Uno. Anybody here know what that is? I've really never seen one in real life. There's an opportunity for me to get one. Unfortunately, I cannot show or do anything with the listing because, as you guys remember, during last week's stream, somebody real sneaky, was proud of beating me in the eBay auction. A real sneaky SOB, as you would say. So, I'm going to have to disguise the deal. The deal might be going down. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to get an F1 Thunder Tiger chassis. Obviously, it's going to need a little bit of work, but a little bit of work is not something that this channel is afraid of, guys. It's not something we're afraid of. All right, we got ourselves Hardy Boy. How you doing, man? Happy to see you here. All right. Anyway, we're going to continue. So, what do we have since last time? Do we have ourselves any suggestions or hints of what I'm going to do? Go ahead. I'm going to hold something up right now. Do you see anything missing on this buggy? I'm just going to ask you. Is there anything missing? I'm going to give you a little close look. Okay? Okay, check that out. Do you notice anything missing from the center? Predominantly right there. Yeah, that is generally where the brake setup goes on a buggy. Now, where the hell are my brakes at, huh? And why do I have a rotary tool with a whole bunch of Dremel cutoff wheels ready to go? That is because I'm ready to start digging a cave. I'm ready to start climbing up a mountain. I don't know if we're going to need our safety equipment on this one. Okay, we got Timothy Kungus here in the stream, guys. If you don't know Tim, he's a great dude. Recently had the opportunity to go visit his new hobby store. That video should be out again. The very first one is a very successful video, and all of his customers love the hobby store. In fact, I'm going to go back real soon. But I was there over at the hobby store, We Are RC in Pennsylvania. It was like a open house type event, right? I had a pretty good day with a couple of my RC buddies. We got the chance to see a super, super rare vintage Nitro. I'm going to tell you guys what it is, okay? I've never seen one in real life, but Tim Cungus over here is going to make it great again. It is a tether car by the brand of COX, okay? That's right. If you spell it out, that's exactly what it sounds like. I would say it, but I've already said too much. So long ago, before radio control, you basically kind of had like a string attached to like a tether, right? And you would just kind of like go around like this, or it was like on a pole or something. It's pretty interesting. Full restoration mode is going to be going down, everybody. But for us today, the goal is to chase, as you see in the stream, what is it? The title over here, Air Leak Chase. Air Leak Chase. Okay. Oh, we got Ron Coco. How you doing, man? Ronnie, I miss you, man. Gotta give you a call sometime. I hope you're doing good. But there we go. Okay, so we're gonna continue, everybody. Vintage Mugen Buggy. I'm gonna hold something up right here. Anybody want to tell me why I'm holding up two different parts that are technically center diff parts? Anybody want to tell you? Tell me? Don't tell you, tell me. Okay? Why am I doing that? Yeah. Terrakur goes, man, that needs a mystery investigation. It sure does. It sure needs a mystery investigation solved. This is the X-Files of RC. I'm going to have to do a lot of cutting today, guys. Actually, I spent about 2 late nights thinking of the best way to get rid of this brake cam. I'm going to show you up close the reality of what's going on. But for now, I got to give it a couple minutes. And I will be back to you guys in a little bit. But the reality is, we have an air leak on this engine. I've done everything possible. I've replaced, swapped the glow plug. I have literally looked for air leaks everywhere. There seems to be an air leak. So I think what we're going to have to try to do today, after the brake parts from this Ofna Buggy, this is an Ofna center brake, center diff housing, right? From one of my spare setups. Gonna have to see what parts I need to salvage. It's not going to be easy. These are pretty much hardened metal parts, right? So I'm going to be having to cut the brake cam. It's pretty much, it's going to be sickening, is what I'm going to tell you right now. But I'm going to give it a little while longer. We got RCU next Tuesday here with us. We got A2RC. What's up, man? We also have John Goodwin. Long time no see, man. Hope you're doing all right. By the way, guys, is the stream clarity and quality okay? I hope it's okay. JB goes, she is clapped out. I will say this is probably, this is going to need a lot of work, man. But you know what? We're not scared of that. It's kind of like what I pride my channel on. You know, just before, I was responding to a couple comments. I think one of my last videos went pretty much viral. It was like that terrible X-Max stripped gear stuff. Like, dude, I would say the comments on the X-Max are fairly polarizing. Some are good, some are bad. But yeah, people love to comment on X-Max videos. I pretty much see now why all of YouTube is doing X-Maxes. But you know what, guys? I'm never going to be doing X-Maxes, okay? Because, like, unless I get one for 250 bucks or less, I'm never going to tell you to get one because I don't like them. I took them around a couple turns, flipped right away, got my cardio in to go flip them back, and I said never again. Never again, all right? We got ourselves John Hensley over here, who recently, guys, had a successful run with his HPI Savage XL. Now, him and I were talking about tuning. He laid the problem out. He goes, it stutters for fuel when I hit the throttle. I go to him, bro, you got to richen that SOB up, okay? He richened it up, and then he yelled 3-speed baby later that day, okay? I hope he did anyway, okay? Okay, Woogie Nitro, how are you, man? He goes, I parted ways with all of my E-words. That's right. The thing is, the X-Max is pretty nice, but honestly, I never felt like a desire to even own one. It's all right. The only way I would ever want an X-Max if it was like extremely cheap and I felt like I was going to resell it, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. If I felt like I could make money on it, I probably would buy it and resell it. But the thing is, the X-Max people, they all want too much money. You're never going to get one for like $250 or $350. They all want like 600 bucks. You know, because like they spent, you know, a fortune on lipos, so they're trying to charge you for their lipos. You know, you think that's fair? That's not fair. That ain't fair at all. Okay. So let's see what you guys are saying. Anyways, All Aspects RC, man, how are you? Happy to see you here. We got Rinks over here with us today. Now, guys, tomorrow, as I said, depending how things go, I cannot tell you the car I'm getting today. Because last time, the sneaky little SOB undercut me and stole my Nitro deal. So now, I have to keep it under wraps, kind of like a burrito. When you open it, you don't know what the stuffing of the burrito is. Sometimes it's a chicken burrito if you overpay. Sometimes it's a beef burrito. But at the end of the day, you're gonna eat a burrito. And I'm gonna get a Nitro. Alright, so let's get down to business. Stop wasting time. Who's here? That's fine. We got RC Nitro Flux here, my dude. He is, guys, working on a Sen Genesis. Is that right? Sen Genesis? I think you said Sen Genesis, yeah. Guys, I have like a photographic memory when it comes to RC cars, but like nothing else. If only I could turn that into something more positive. It's sickening. Okay, we got White Boy. How you doing, man? He goes, hey, Hybrid, what rims are on that orange Savage to your right? Oh, you're talking about this one, right? Those are just the original wheels for that Savage. That's the very first E-Savage. So more than likely, you will probably never find those. Those are very, very rare, right? You're never going to find those. They're a little bit like, you know, destroyed, obviously. I'll give you a little bit of a closer look if you want to see. But these are the original wheels on the very first 10th scale E-Savage. This is still a real Savage, my dudes. So there's no jokes. This is a sickening hardcore Savage. What's going on there? Pitbull Air Cooled and Benjamin Martinez. Happy to see you guys. But let's get back to, what is that over there? Is that a bunch of Nitros on a shelf? Of course that is. Of course that is. Oh, what's that over there? Is that a Baja? And a XTM accelerator? That is. I got more Nitros than shelves, man. But you need more. You need more. You need a lot more. And that's what we're going to get. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. And then we're going to go dig deep in the repairs. Okay, in the repairs. So first thing, I need to remove this brake cam. Let me get down close and personal to it. I don't think I've ever gotten down close to personal to a brake cam before. But there's a first time for everything, you know. Especially with our current state of affairs in the government. It's sickening. Alright. So let's get down to business, everybody. Boosted RC, what's up, man? By the way, this weekend, more than likely Sunday, I'll be at the RC track. So if I got any friends, show up. If I got any haters that want to choke me out, show up as well. I guarantee you, I bench press more. What's up? Ben's on. Yeah, I just said hi to Ben. Oh. Guys, Melissa came down here to make sure I said hi to my friend Ben. I said hi to Ben, bro. Come on, what are you doing? You think I would leave him out? I would have leave him out. Sickening dude, okay? All right. Gypsy Jones, how are you? How you doing? Jay-Z for days, happy to see you here, man. All right, so let's get down to business. I'm a little overwhelmed, honestly. Honestly, guys, I was going to cut out working on this buggy. I have a lot of other more interesting and exciting things to discuss, but you cannot leave a Nitro behind. Cannot leave a Nitro behind, all right? It's like, you know that act they had in school a long time ago, No Child Left Behind? You know, no Nitro left behind is what I like to say. We got max settings. What's up, bro? He goes, yo, Hybrid, the USA 1 is basically discontinued. This sucks. Yeah, it's basically gone. You know, I was like promoting the USA 1 for a long time, and now nobody can get it. Now they've outdated my whole videos. They've aged me out, you know. Maybe basically it's promotionless at this point, you know. But I still got it. I still love it, and it's sickening. To be honest with you, USA 1 is a good RC to buy used. They're pretty reliable. So let's get down to business. We're going to have to do some cutting. Let me switch the camera around. Yeah, John Hensley goes, I love the USA 1. They're a very good chassis. Good luck if you can find them. They're very good on the used market, to be honest with you. So I have a couple samples here. Yeah. Terriker goes, we have to start the air leak investigation. I'm going to do that as soon as we figure out the brake situation. Although, to be honest with you, I really don't need brakes for this. But I'm going to show you guys kind of the situation I've been dealing with so far. It's a little hairier than I expected at first. And surprisingly enough, it's like totally something that could have really been avoided. But whoever, you know, worked on this before me, they really made my life a little bit tougher than it needed to be. Which is fine. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So here we are. I'm going to zoom in a little closer. I'm going to show you guys the situation with the brake. So this is the original part from the Mugen Buggy. Now, let me remind you what originally happened here. How you doing there, Adams, RCs, and Australia? Happy to see you here, man. Yeah, Australia has a big, powerful Nitro gang section, too. I got to say, you guys are holding it down there for us. So the problem is, I tried everything, tried to cut this out. It's done. It's seized. There's no way I can get rid of this. The problem is, I need to adjust this brake cam. Due to the position that it's seated, I cannot get the brakes to engage correctly. This cam needs to be a little more further down. Not cam, the brake rod needs to be a little more further down. All right. So I got two options. What's up there, Dodger Boy? Happy to see you here, man. Positive all over. All right. I got two options. I could either cut off this entire brake cam. The problem is, I'm going to show you another problem. Actually, that might be a big problem. So here is a brake cam from an Ofna, the one in my right hand, everybody. The one in my right hand, okay? It's going to be like a magic show. The one in my right hand. It's a brake cam from an Ofna. They're almost the same. Anybody notice the problem? Take a close look at both of them. Anybody notice the problem? What's the problem? I'm looking at the chat right now, everybody. What's the problem? We got problems. So the position, the little nub that goes into the diff housing, the center diff housing is a different size. Now, it's thicker. That's right, Jay-Z for days. It's thicker. The overall size is actually the same. If you compare them side by side, because my goal is to basically swap it. Forever Young goes cut it. Right? Overall, they're basically the same. You could see where those bushings start. They're basically the same. I shouldn't have a problem. The height is basically the same. Just the bottom is a little different. But it's basically the same. The problem is, yes, this is much thicker, and it's also much shorter. The shortness doesn't matter because it'll be pressed down anyway. Now, the problem is, normally, it will be seated. It will be seated in that little nub, in the brake, in the diff holder. In this case, I got two options, everybody. I could either enlarge the hole in the Mugen by drilling it and sticking this one in. All I need to do is drill it a little bit, really. Yeah, Terra Curry goes, it needs surgical cutting. And the problem is, I'm going to tell you something. I'm quite adequately sure this is hardened metal. Hardened metal, it's really hard to, well, it's hardened metal. It's hard to even do anything with, even like regular tools. A2RC wants to know, why can't the lever come out? Stuck on there somehow? So, you know, when I got this A2RC, to answer your question, this part, yes, somebody broke off a 1.5 millimeter driver in it. I tried everything to extract it. I heated it to a crazy temperature. I baked it in the oven. I did everything. I dremeled it, as you can see here, JB. I dremeled everything. It was very difficult. So now the piece of metal has basically become one. It's become part of the matrix of the metal. You know, literally. So that's kind of the option right now. What do you guys think? So people are saying bring out the grinder. All right, so the situation is, this is basically what it looks like. These are all kind of the same parts, right? Even this top plate is the same. It's from an Ofna Buggy. As you can see, it says locked. Somebody locked the center diff before. The problem is, let me show you. So here's the buggy itself. I need to get it into there. Now, the thicker brake hub will not fit. That's the problem. I looked all around for parts that do fit. I have an option. I could either drill that hole out slightly and just stick this sucker in there. Right? Curtis Baker RC goes, try pulling and twisting the rod out to see if it relieves the pressure. I did that. I literally pushed through while it was hot with like a giant pipe wrench, nothing. This was totally jammed. I could not get it out. The reality is it doesn't matter because I need to replace this anyway now. Right? There's no other way I'll be able to fix this. Unless I can just push this out enough and just leave it. But that's kind of the problem. Or what I could do is assemble this back right now, call it a day and start chasing the air leak issue. What do you guys vote? Because this is honestly going to be a nightmare to do for me on video. Monty Kriska, what's up, man? Happy to see you here. Yeah, Booster RC goes, that won't work. Explain to us, man. What do you think? What do you think? I'm curious. You're a person with a lot of experience. All right, people saying work on that air leak. Okay, let me get down to it. Give me a second here. Just got to do some administrative work. All right. All right, so people saying let's chase the air leak. All right, what I'll do, I'm just going to assemble it back right now because honestly, it's probably something I'm going to have to do off video. I've assembled the rest of this buggy. Yeah. So let me just put this in the way it was right now. The brakes don't even matter. And we'll just go from there. This is probably the best idea I could do for now. So let's put it back in. It's the wrong part. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just literally gonna put it back in for now. I think that's gonna work. And we'll try to hook this up. There's still a massive air leak. I don't know where it's coming from. I checked everything around the head, literally everything. But we'll try it. All right, let me assemble this back. And by the way, last time, Donald Truck, how you doing, man? That's a clever username, especially for this channel. You know the viewers here are big fans of people that win elections correctly. Okay. Let me get this positioned correctly. It was this way. So Booster RC goes, is it the back plate? I don't think it is, because compression really would come from like somewhere at the top. When I'm turning over the flywheel, I can hear air escaping in this area. All the screws are super tight. This is a high-end engine. It's basically manufactured by Novorossi. All the washers are good. I mean spacers rather there. Head shims. They're not called spacers. Okay. So that's it. So here is the problem, just to show you guys kind of the problem. Because the way this was done, this is too close to the side. I need to move this whole part down, you know. A2RC, this is a Mugen Super Athlete. This is a very rare vintage buggy. Mugen Super Athlete. It came factory with a CNC center diff. Mugen Super Athlete. Very, very rare. So let me install this in for now because there's probably not much else I can do with it at this moment. Mugen Super Athlete. Just going to put it back in so like nothing crazy flies out. And probably in my off time, I will... you guys see the plan. It's not a very good plan, but it's definitely some kind of plan. All right. By the way, guys, I want to say special thanks for you for you being here. You know, I don't want people to watch me because they're just here to support whatever. You know, I want you to appreciate the content truly deep in your heart, not because you feel forced to watch. That is actually the least thing I would want. Right? That means I'm doing a bad job. If you feel by anybody out there that they're forcing you to watch their videos, they're not good at what they do. That's basically what it means. They're bad at what they do. All right. Let me assemble this back. I mean, we're going to try to see what we can do. Yeah, William Macker goes, might be an air leak at one of the crank bearings. The thing is, now, unless I'm mistaken, man, the compression, when I say air leak, when I spin over the flywheel, there is air escaping somewhere from the top. Now, I did install a brand new glow plug. Watch this. That glow plug in there is brand new. It's a brand new seal. It is tight. All the screws are tight. So there's literally no possibility of me trying to not give this thing the benefit of the doubt and not have an air leak, right? If anything, I might stop chasing it. I don't know. And just continue with something else. Right? So who's for the Thunder Tiger F1 deal for tomorrow? Terry Curry goes the best ethics. Thank you, man. I agree. You know, there's a generation of people out there that all they do is basically just support for support. That kind of stuff, I never wanted that. I don't want it. And if you're here just to support me, just for that reason, and you really don't appreciate the content, then, you know, it's fine. I'm not going to tell you to leave. That's your own prerogative, as they say. But you should be, well, I don't want to tell you what you should be. That's not my, thing to do. Okay, so let me just put this back in for now. Just going to get this in so it's like screwed in. All right, Terry Curry goes get the Thunder Tiger F1. So hopefully the deal will be going down. By the way, last time when I was doing this, I realized the brake linkage was incorrect. Now it's going to be correct. So that Thunder Tiger F1, it's going to need a little bit of work. From what I saw, it does have like a broken suspension arm. But I'm not too worried about that. We'll try to figure it out. So let me show you what the problem is. Now that the chassis is fully assembled, I'm going to back this camera back up. And I'll show you guys the problem. Let me turn it on. So I did do a lot of work. Figured out the servo horn situation as well. So everything works. Steering works. Throttle opens. But we literally have close to no brakes. The linkage is now correct. The problem is, Booster RC goes make one. I think that's what I'm going to have to do, actually. The problem is right here. This linkage rod is too much of an angle. It's offset to too much of a large angle. This part needs to move forward. The brake rod itself needs to move forward. And there's no way I can do that right now. All right, so what I'll do, turn the car off for now. I think we're about to go try to fire something up. I got to get the plumbing ready. But I do want to show you guys the air leak situation. Australian ORC, how are you, man? Happy to see you. By the way, everybody, last week when I got overbid on that RC, that was the biggest favor anybody ever did me. I just want to let you know. Because what I wound up getting, and will be getting, is light years better, cooler, nicer, and more collectible. So thank you for overbidding me. You did me a favor. I appreciate you. If I have a barbecue, I'll invite you. Okay? Save you a hot dog. All right, let me do the plumbing. The problem is I don't think it will even prime. Oh, let me get this in. It's a little crooked over here. Oh, Booster RC goes, I lost an HPI R40. Dude, those are super rare. They rarely come around for sale, the R40s. Very rare. So how am I going to get this thing in there? This fuel line is like... I'm going to have to take off this air filter. All right, let's get this fuel line. All right, here we go. Terry Curry, don't worry, bro, because tomorrow... Thunder Tiger F1 deal probably going down. And if not tomorrow, then Sunday. But either way, it's going down. Arrangements have already been made. One Nitro isn't going to make or break this channel. This is what I'll tell you. All right. Now, the real mystery is, will it prime? That's going to be the real mystery. I'm wondering if I should just trim this fuel line. Rings, how you doing, man? You guys think I should trim this fuel line or just keep it long? I'm going to just keep it long. I don't have much confidence in this system for some reason. All right, so I did check. The fuel line is good. I'm going to keep it like that for now. RCA&E goes, what is the best hot dog in New York? I don't know, man. The last time I had a hot dog, it was at Costco. So probably the Costco hot dog, right? Because it comes with a soda and it's hella cheap. What link? What link you want me to paste? All right, we're going to continue, everybody. So what I'll do now, I just want you to listen to the air escaping. I'm going to spin over the flywheel with my finger. My finger is on the bottom. I'm going to spin it over. You guys can try to listen. Everything is super tight, okay? Just so you know, it's super, super tight. I'm going to spin it over. Yeah, it's very low compression even. It's hard to hear it. It's hard to hear. You're not going to be able to hear nothing. You know what? It's time to prime this. Let's get busy. I'm going to do a little something. Oh, hold on though. Hold on though. What's that over there? Is that a RS42 with a fake BMW body Z4? The real question is that a Nova Rossi engine on the inside? Because if you ask that, I would have to say yes. Yes, it is. It's a real Nova Rossi engine on the inside. Okay? But this is another day. This is another show. And this is a deal that will not be stolen. That's what's up. All right. Anyways, RCA&E, just for you, man, we'll get more cars out. I promise. You know what, everybody? You know what, everybody? I do have access to a ton of RCs within about 2 square feet of me at all times. Okay? Some of these cars I'm showing you have never been seen before. The reason is I'm not ready to talk about them, okay? I have to put myself into the right state of mind, into the right environment, okay? And when you talk about a vintage Nitro, you better do your best, not just show a terrible pre-recorded clip, okay? You got to get excited. All right, we got Rusty Nail. How you doing, man? Yeah, this was like a $4 shirt at, like, you know, a discount store. It just says Moscow. It's shrunk, obviously. You can tell the color faded. Shirts don't matter. Nitro matters. All right, so I got my starter box out here. I'm just gonna see if it even primes. If it doesn't prime, it's pretty much gonna be over. It's pretty much gonna be over. In fact, I don't know. I could pull out a sickening Nitro right now and show it to you. I could do it. I'm looking at one right now. The thing is, if I pull it out, I'm going to ruin my content for another day. This one, I would say, is my most rare Traxxas that I own. The rarest that I own, and probably the rarest, at least 95% of the viewers here on this channel own. Okay? 95 is what I'm saying. But if the day is right, the time is correct, and the clock is exactly 8:30 p.m., I might pull it out. But now it's past that time. So, it's starter box time. Okay? Oh, let me connect it for now, actually, okay? Booster Rossi goes, where's the Spinneroonie stand? There we go, bro. This thing's actually pretty great. You know, they make the large one for the X-Max as well. There's the Traxxas stand. All right. Let's get down over here. Let me just connect my LiPo to this. Hopefully this thing still works, man. I don't know if it's honestly charged or not. But if it doesn't prime, it's pretty much going to be end of the world for me. Because there's no other leads I can chase beyond what I've already chased. Please fire up. Okay? Prime at least. We got power. By the way, guys, who remembers the Dirt Track Hero Revo? I am still without a proper starter box for this one. This has the sealed backplate 3.3. Ran into a major problem. Cannot get the starter box. I'm going to show you the update on this. The update is such as this. Sealed backplate 3.3, right? Very, very rare engine. This is going to be a beast. Cannot get a starter box for it. Therefore, I'm kind of stuck with this build right now. So I was thinking. Big block Revo? Do we got a little hell yeah for big block Revo? This thing has a center diff, by the way. What's up, Earl Moorhead? How you doing, man? I was just on Earl Moorhead's live stream the other day. Well, not live stream, live premiere. It was a cool premiere. He was chit-chatting with some guy. Well, I don't want to call him some guy. It was like a, you know, a cool guy, you know. So I'm thinking big block Revo. I'm kind of stuck with this because getting a starter box is just not going to happen. I ran into a major roadblock. And I'm not spending 140 bucks on a starter box for a Revo. Problem is, these require a specialty starter box. That's the main problem. Okay. Let me get some fuel. We're going to try to prime this buggy. It doesn't need a preheat. It got no compression anyway. All right, I'm going to fuel it up. I'm not very positive over it. If it doesn't prime, then pretty much starting is going to be useless. All right. So the question is, I forgot which way this has to go. Hold on, everybody. Yeah, Earl Moorhead had a 1 hour long premiere. Someone in his comments said this is a 1 hour video. You know, like when a premiere happens, you can't tell how long the video actually is. I thought they were trolling, but in fact, it was 1 hour, all right? I was there for like maybe 30 minutes of it. I was very good. I was like doing stuff. I was on my lunch break at work, so I can't really be, using the boss time on that. But, you got to be ethical in life, at work, and in always, okay? So who remembers which way this? Let me see if it's set up correctly. Let me just check 1 second. Don't worry about it. Damn, it's mad far. All of these things are gonna have to move. Nitro Power, how are you, man? 1986 guys goes repinch time. So this model, I think it's beyond repinch. All right. Who remembers which direction this has to spin? So this spins to the right, and this spins. Okay, well it spins however it spins. I think I'm gonna have to remove what are these? The guides, because it's set up for a different chassis. All right, let me see what we'll do, everybody. So let me just try to position this, okay? I'm thinking it should be this way. No, I don't think it's this way. Well, I guess when we fire it up, we'll know, right? I forgot which way this goes. I normally use a different starter box, everybody. That's why. Okay, so we have to move it up a lot. Oh. See, I'm wondering which way to move these pegs. It's not that, it's another screw. Oh man, working on these buggies is really freaking annoying sometimes. Okay, we're gonna move it. Yeah. So now I can adjust the position of these pegs. If it's correct, that is. It might not be correct. That's still freaking off. I think it should be the other way. No, the other way is not going to work because the buggy normally what happens is the engine is on the other side. Damn it. What am I gonna do? This starter box is not gonna work for this. I'm gonna have to remove this entire peg system. I don't think I have a choice. Dan goes, can you rotate the guides? I'm thinking about that. The problem is, yeah, I can, but I don't want to disassemble things for no reason, you know? Let me try it again from this position. Corey, how you doing, man? Happy to see you here. All right, it looks like so far if I do it in this position and remove the guides, it will work. So I have to remove these guides. It's basically where it locks onto the chassis, which is quite annoying because I have this set up for another chassis. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? That was a bad idea because it's gonna be like possible to put on. I'm gonna remove the entire plastic. I'm gonna remove this entire thing. Close to 100 viewers here. Thank you guys for being here and supporting the channel because you truly appreciate the content, not because you feel like you have to. All right, I'm gonna remove the guides and these two things at the bottom. I'm gonna pop them out. Okay. Put the nubs back in. I'm gonna see if it primes at all. It's kind of the goal. All right. If you don't mind, please give this a little bit of a thumbs up. You know, it costs nothing. It costs nothing. Okay, we got ASR Racing. What's up, man? Happy to see you here. All right, RPM Nitro. What's up? All right. I'm gonna see if I could even get it positioned on this starter box at all. If I can't, well, that's gonna be something not a good sign. Okay. So it looks like this is close. All right, I don't need to preheat it because it's basically trash. Let me see if I press down, if I could get it to spin over at all, okay, without any fuel. I'm not gonna put fuel in it for now, okay, guys? So come on, put your hands together. Root for Stone Cold Steve Austin, and we'll do it. Okay, Supreme Capone, what's up, bro? Okay. Well, that's a bad sign. So far, bad sign. I'm definitely at the right area. Okay, it's spun over. It's spun over, but I think I have it backwards. It's spun over, but I think it's backwards. I'm quite sure this is supposed to be in this position. Oh, John Hensley, thank you, bro. Supporting this channel, I appreciate it. And you know, it means a lot. It means a lot. I think I have this in the wrong position, everybody. I don't know if I can, I'm gonna have to take off the front guide. Thank you, man. I think I'm gonna have to take off the front guide, everybody. Because I'm quite sure the back of the buggy should be facing the front of the starter box. Every time I've started a Nitro, it was like that. I'm gonna have to take off the front. Sickening. RR3, what's up, man? I'm disassembling my entire starter box here on video. It's pretty bad. I'm gonna forget how it goes back together. All right. Let me give you a good view of this box in general. So this is the box I used, if you guys saw in my video, for the HPI Pulse with the LRP. This is the Pulse LRP. Nitro Junkie, hey man. He goes, I like that Nitro. You know, hopefully we can repair it. I'm going to have to remove the guide for this box. Damn it. I'm gonna have to watch my own video later to remember how I had it assembled. Our tree bro, thank you, man. You know, you don't have to thank me. I do this channel because it's fun for me. I've been doing it for over 10 years. The streams are a little new, I will say. But, you know, the video making process has been alive and great on this channel for over a decade. And it's never going to stop. Yeah. Traxxas, Earl Moore goes, yes, that's why I like the Traxxas cheesy start system. Yeah, they have their ups and downs, you know. They work. The up is they work. The down is there isn't one. Kidding around, man. Let me remove these nubs. They're not called nubs, but whatever. You understand what I'm saying? They're spinning out. Well, if you want a hardcore race Mugen, this is what you got to deal with, you know. But you know, on this channel, I'm not too particularly into anything that much. Other than Nitro. So hopefully I can get it to prime correctly. Alright, so I removed the front guide. These are basically the pegs that normally these go by the suspension arms. When you fire up a Nitro and it holds it in place. Alright. 4S power, guys. 4S power. Let's see what happens. I'm going to put it on top. We'll see if it even spins over. The hard part will be positioning it correctly. All right, let me go up a little bit. So yeah, the goal is to get the wheel to get to the flywheel. It's pretty much straightforward. But it's on like this side. It's very far away. So the problem is, I'm going to show you guys what the problem is, all right? Let me find another buggy that I could show you. Dude, where did I put all my buggies at? Where did I put my buggies at? Sickening. Must have sold one. That's what happened. I can't find it. I'll find it. Yo, where did I put my buggy, though? Thought I had it somewhere. Where is it? Damn, buggy's missing. All right, I found it. I'm going to show it to you right now. Hold on a second there. So let me get some better lighting, everybody. So I pulled out another buggy. All right, this one's been in my videos many times. This is a vintage Ofna buggy. Now, if you notice, the reason I'm struggling here, it's not as silly as you would think. What happens is this engine, Ofna Hyper 8-port, one of the best ones, Hyper 21 8-port, mounted on this side of the chassis, right? Fuel tank is in the front. Radio equipment is on this side. Now, on this Mugen buggy, if you look at it from the top-down view, it's completely different. So that's kind of like why I'm struggling with positioning of the starter box. Almost all new buggies, the engines are mounted in this position. It is never this position. As you could see, fuel tank being next to the engine is actually kind of awkward. It's not how things are done today anymore. But during this time period, yeah, very interesting layout goes RR tree. So you guys understand, basically all starter boxes are designed for the flywheel to be on this side of the chassis, right? It's a significantly major, big fat difference. Basically, you need its own starter box, or else you see I'm removing things like nonstop. I'm going to forget where they go, right? Major difference. Different pipe. Also, if you notice this pipe, the reason you don't see a logo, this is actually a very good quality SH pipe, is because the pressure line is on the bottom and the logo is on the other side. once again, like even that doesn't really, even the way the pipes are laid out, they're different sides. Curtis Baker goes, that buggy is from England. Dude, that is a great comment. Actually, that is perfect. That fits. It's funny and it's true, you know. Mugen, that's a Japanese brand, isn't it? I don't know. They try to tell us everything is Japanese, but it's not. But anyway, notice the brakes on this Ofna buggy. You see how straight the brake linkage rods are? This is basically how it's supposed to be. The reason I'm having a problem is because freaking everything is crooked. By the way, it's a Revo fuel tank. I stuck it in there. It works. So, I don't know, guys. I'm going to try to prime it like this, but like my whole starter box setup is bad. It's real bad. But there's nothing else I can do about it for now, you know? Yeah, by the way, this buggy is actually quite a beast. I have a couple videos on this one alone. Super, super crazy Hyper 21 8-port. And it's a reliable pull start. Let's see. Should we spin it over? Oh, we got the compression. Oh, yeah. It sounds good. Who knows? Maybe if the mood is right. Maybe if the stage is set. Maybe I'll fire this one up. Depending how things go. This one is solid, though. And like I say, how do you make a vintage Nitro great again? You give it some Traxxas parts. That's what you do, and that is what I did. All right, so let me get rid of this one for now. We're gonna go back to this Mugen. But yeah, I'm in there pretty deep. All right. So let me once again get down close over here. I gotta see where the starter box wheel will line up. It's not that easy, actually. So you guys might not be able to see it, but like I'll check. We'll hear. You could hear the engine spin over if it does make contact. You know. All right. Let's continue. MGW Racing. Tell us what kind of model it was if you can. All right. So the goal is to line up the flywheel with this. It's not even in the right position. So plus I'm gonna have to take the wheel off. I can't even get it to the wheel because the wheel is hitting the side of the chassis. Oh my goodness. I run into every problem possible. I'm about to abandon this. Who thinks I should abandon this or just keep trying? Keep trying or abandon it? I don't want to be an abandoner. Man, literally every problem possible, huh? All right, let me take these wheels off. Hey there, MPTRC, man. Happy to see you here. You know, a guy only has so much energy until I need Taco Bell, you know? And that's like right now. So yeah, I have to take these wheels off. I can't even slide it in there. Like these starter boxes are not designed for this vintage buggy. That's kind of like what it is. Oh, what's up? We got Michael and Zatari in the stream. Still pretty beefy 17mm hardware though. But I have to take off all the wheels on this side now. You know what? Melissa did tell me not to do a video on this today. I think she was correct. I keep running into too many problems. And it's not really attracting the viewership, to be honest with you. I think we're going to have to kill buggies on this channel. I don't want to have to do that. But I think that's what it's going to come down to. You see how this wheel... You can move it over, okay? I didn't mean that. You can move the wheel to the other side, but that's going to be a whole thing. All right. Yeah. Yeah, Jason Broly's correct. You can move the wheel. I can, but like the thing is, I use this box for like modern buggies. Well, not modern, more modern buggies. I can't really just flip it for this one and just, you know what I mean? I guess if I had to, I could, but at the end of the day, convenience is a thing too. Okay. Oh God, I can't even possibly. The suspension is not even lining up that well. All right, I'm gonna press down and hope to see what happens. Okay, it's spun over. We can get it. We can get it. Houston, we have a spinner. Houston, we got a spinner. Well, guys, we're gonna go for it. Idle is way too low. Okay, we got a spinner. If it'll flow fuel through here, then it's worth starting. James Simworld, how are you, man? Yeah, I like buggies too. To be honest with you, I used to be a big buggy hater. This is just really an old buggy. It's tougher than just like modern stuff. Okay, that's enough fuel. I'm gonna do too much. If I could see fuel hitting carb, I'll go outside. All right. So let's see what we got. Oh man, I need to hold the carb too. At least it's not gonna be that easy. I need to like plug it too. All right. All right. So here's the wheel. I'm gonna plug it. We're gonna observe fuel in this fuel line. This is the fuel line. Whoa, damn, that was obviously not the right one. This is tough to do. Okay. All right. It's really hard because this hole is not even the correct size for it, to be honest with you. I'm going to plug it. Let's just see if we can get it correctly. If not, I don't know. It's going to be a problem. Damn it. That was a one-time jukebox hero right there. A one-time jukebox hero. I heard that song today. I'm going to have to move the starter wheel. Guys, I'm going to have to like rip into the starter box now, I think. Oh man, that means that whole thing has to be relocated. Yeah, the thing is I don't want to really burn too much. This is going to kill my starter wheel. This is like my only good starter box. Man, jukebox hero. What am I going to do? I'll try again. Can't even see where I am, to be honest with you. Let me flip this camera a little. All right, you guys can take a look at it in this direction. I'm going to try to get it from this direction, all right? It's not that fun what I'm doing right here. Basically, I can't even see where the light is. All right, I'm going to try it again. Well, I smell burning rubber. Sickening. I do smell the burning rubber. All right, my dudes. Got some news. What do you think the news is? You think we got good news or bad news? I definitely see fuel in the fuel line. That's the news. Should I go out right now and try to give it my all? No, MGW, it's actually good news. I see fuel in the fuel line, bro. All right, Maxwell Bruckner goes, give it a go. People are saying give it a go. I see fuel in the fuel line. That means we had some bad pressure. I mean back pressure, bro. Did I say bad pressure? I meant back pressure, not bad pressure. That was real dumb. Okay. I'm going to go try to do it. It's dark outside, so you're going to have to bear with me. Preheating not necessary. This thing is dead. So, all right. I mean, I can go try doing it. I definitely saw fuel in there. I don't know if it's enough. I might have to prime again. But if I could get it to spin over, maybe it'll fire up. You know what I'll do? I'm just simply going to put a little bit of fuel in the carb. It'll be easier for me to do that because this is like a nightmare. All right, let me just put some fuel in the carb. Not while I'm pouring. All right, that's not too much. Just kind of filled up the carb bowl there a little bit. All right. Yep, Earl Moorhead, your mama was correct. She a smart lady, man. All right. We're going to go out. Somebody play Jukebox Hero. We need the motivation. All right, Melissa, bring my jacket. It's jacket time. When it's jacket time, things go down. Jason Broly, I got my igniter. It's charging upstairs. I'm going to get it. Let me just check a little administrative duties over here on the good old Mac. All right. The goal is to fire it up, as I said, because we need to determine where the leak is. Maybe the leak will go away. Who the hell knows? Jukebox Hero. All right, guys. I'm doing it for all of us. But mostly this Nitro, you know?
Here.
All right, Melissa's going to get me my jacket. Hold on, put my jacket on. Merle Moore goes hybrid, Jake Paul or Tyson. To be honest with you, I don't follow boxing at all. I don't really like organized sports. I mean, the thing is, do you know how many Nitros you could repair while watching sports on television? Dude, you could repair like at least one Nitro. It's the right thing to do, really. Okay? Melissa, I need help. Bro, she just left me out here with no help. How am I expected to do this by myself? I'm hungry, I want Taco Bell, and I want to fire up a Nitro. She left me out here by myself, bro. For real. Anyway. So, yes, I am actually using an R5 plug in this, and someone's saying. But I kind of have a feeling Tyson's going to take this. Melissa, can you bring that box? I need the box. Bring this box. The blue box on the table, please. Okay, guys, we're going out, okay? She's going to follow in a little. The blue box. Move, please. The Jukebox Hero box, okay? If that don't work, we'll fire something else up.
What box are you talking about?
The box on the table in the stream, the table box.
Downstairs?
Yes, downstairs. Sorry, I couldn't get it because like it was tough, you know. All right, let's hit the outdoors, everybody. Let's go camping with a Nitro. Oh man, sure wish somebody turned the light on for me. Get the jukebox box. All right, we're out, everybody. We're out. You understand? Conversations go down. It's all right. Okay. Let me set up over here. Hold on. All right, I got everything I need. I got the tuning screwdriver ready. Radio. Let's see what happens. Oh, Earl Moorhead, thank you, bro. Taco Bell dinner on me. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You've even adjusted it for inflation. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to start it, guys. Let me give you a little bit of a better view. It's going to be tough. Like, I didn't really prepare that well. I didn't realize this starter box wasn't set up for this, so my bad about that. Let's see what goes on over here, you know? I'm gonna try to fire it up from this direction. All right. I put some fuel in it, so we'll basically know right away. You let me know if you can hear okay, by the way, okay? And thumbs up if you're not lazy. Dude, I don't know if I can line this up correctly. I can't see anything at all now the way I am. Oh my goodness. I'm in like this crooked ass yard deck lid or whatever this is. That Traxxas Revo, what's up, bro? Okay, I think it's this position. All right, my dude. I'm gonna just press down. Hopefully it fires something up. Can't see the wheel. All right. Damn, I turned the box off. How come no one told me to turn the box on? Unbelievable. Damn. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Holy shit! It's a runner. Guys, it was a runner. It was a runner. But that was the fuel I poured down the car, but I don't think it actually primed anything. It was a runner though. Did you see that? I think we got a little success. We need to get it going more. It probably ran out of nitro fuel though. But I'm gonna keep trying. Okay, so we got close to no compression. I'm gonna try it again. But that was the fuel I put in through the top. Yeah. We're gonna try it again, but bro, I'm surprised myself. We're gonna keep trying, okay? Again, I don't think it actually primed correctly before. Dude, that was like my first attempt and it fired up. I think we deserve a little celebration today. Let it idle. I'm not gonna take the plug out for now. Damn, it's a runner. Can't kill it. So far, it's okay. And it runs without the plug. Coming out. Oh, my whole thing is full of oil and smoke. Guys, if I were to show you this right now, I'm gonna have to like wipe this down. The motor, I could look at. It's not even hot. But there's no freaking compression. I don't understand. Do I see anything around the cooling head? No. How is it such a normal runner with like no compression? Maybe it'll get better, I don't know. Yeah, there's literally no compression. I'm easily able to spin over the flywheel. There's literally nothing. I'm gonna try it again. Let me show you guys what just went down with this oil everywhere. Watch this. Look at that oil. That was just from this one start. Well, my dudes, what do you think about that? Yep. Yeah, neighbors, you know, listen, I pay taxes, you know. You know how many taxes I pay? $5,500 a year. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try it again, everybody. I mean, I honestly can't believe it started, but it has no compression. Yeah. I'm gonna try it again. I only have a little bit of fuel in there. I'm just gonna try to finish it, let it idle a little bit. Thank you, bro. John Hensley goes rich and loud. Check your jet under high-speed needle. Check my jet under high-speed needle. Let me see. Well, I'll tell you this, I definitely started in the correct position. My needle under the high speed. Okay, so that's the mid-speed needle. You're referring to the mid-speed needle. Now, the mid-speed needle is pretty much correct. It's almost flush with the car body. It's basically correct, yeah. Yeah, but this engine got no compression. That's kind of the bad problem. Yeah, yeah, the exhaust really peed out. Check that out. We're gonna try it again. I just want to run it out of fuel. I'm gonna try it again, everybody. Let me position it to this way so you could all see what I'm doing a little bit clearer. Oh man, got it all over my hands now too. Sickening. So Maxwell Bruckner wants to know, is there an air leak? I am convinced for some reason there's an air leak. Let's take a close look. We're gonna have to go inside and investigate after it ran a little bit to see what we see. This is a .21 race engine. It's basically a Novorossi top buggy engine, a very high quality engine with a boost port. As you could see on the side over there, there's a fuel line. That's the boost port. Sealed backplate boost port engine. So this is a top dog engine right here, top dog. All right, I'm gonna try it again. So I'm basically just trying to idle some of it to see later on when I removed it. What's up, Hoser, bro? How you doing, man? Hoser1 is here with us, everybody. I'm going to be working on a couple of his Nitro soon. But for now, everyone, I'm trying to fire up this, well, disaster. But, you know, if it's worth saving, it'll be worth saving. So Hoser1, bro, thank you for being here. We're firing up a Nitro with, like, a bunch of stuff going on. I'm going to try it again. I just wanted to idle a little bit. I'm thinking lean out the high-speed needle. What do you guys think? Lean it out a little bit? Yeah, it was a little too crazy. It was a little too rich. I'm gonna lean it out. That should be fine. We did about a like a 1/3 of a turn. Yeah. So it don't matter. So you know what's good about having like an old yard thing? Like what's this? Like a yard, like a yard. What is that called? Like a storage shed or whatever storage thing. It's so weathered from the sun. This is actually oiling it up nicely. I'm doing this thing a service, right? In fact, this thing is actually quite bad. My door, as you could tell, is, you know, it's, the door has left the building. Everybody, the door has left the building. I got to replace that, you know. Oh, Hoser1, thank you, man. I appreciate that. We're going to invest in the proper, what is this called? A deck? Yard deck thing? Something? Anyways. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's all right. It's no big deal. I actually have a Nitro in there, just so you know. Maybe I'll take it out. All right, we're going to try this again. I just need it to idle a little bit. All right, let's try it again. We got over 100 viewers here tonight. All great, positive people. I'll try it again, but I'm going to have to find another like starter box just for this if I actually wind up keeping it. Let's see what happens. It's a runner. Oh, it's a smelly runner. It's a smelly runner. It's a rich runner too. I mean, it's keeping an idle. I just wanted to run through some fuel, you know? Settings are good. Yeah, Hardy boy. Yeah, it's running out of fuel now. It's leaning out. Yeah, it's running out. It's running out. Air leak. Yeah, we definitely have an air leak. I felt it. All right, it's out of fuel. It took too long to run out of fuel. But that could mean it's very, very rich on the low end. What's up, Texas man? Happy to see you here. We just, I I don't understand, man. This Buggy actually has a little bit of fuel over there, but it's like at the bottom. Oh, weird. Yeah, it was, the engine's not even hot. The engine's not even hot, bro. Yeah. Curtis Baker, I'm pretty sure these are the original axles. This is, after all, a very high-end Mugen super athlete. This ain't no joke. This would have been a sickening Nitro back in the day. Nitro Drunky goes, rebuild that SOB. Dude, I think it fires up pretty great. I don't know. This might be worth with the repairs. Diffs are smooth. This is the one I had the diff problem in the back. I repaired all of them. Yeah, this is the Mugen Super Athlete. These are the original CVDs. Everything you see in this car is original, by the way, other than the engine. Obviously, it would have been a kit. But there's literally no compression. How is that even possible? It fired up good, but there's no compression. Let's turn this over, okay? What do you guys think? I'm reading your comments right now. I appreciate your input, by the way. Let me see how much oil, if any, pours out. Oh man, that is a lot of, oh my goodness. Ugh, yuck, ugh. That's a lot of oil over there. That's what happens when you run rich and loud, you know? It's a lot of oil. Got a question, what does the boost port do, from John Hensley? The logic is, if you see right over there, there's a piece of fuel line connecting the back plate with the front of the crankcase. It basically equalizes pressure. Yeah, nitro power goes, I need 3 head gaskets. So I only have, on this one, 2. When I counted it, it was 2. I think we're gonna go and like open up the engine right now in like maybe a few minutes, okay? There's definitely like 0 compression. I'm gonna spin this over. Yeah, watch this. Yeah, it's even worse than before. But I don't hear the air leak anymore. Yeah, it's definitely like nothing now. Nothing. We turn it off. Let me switch back. We got like the Exxon Valdez oil spill over here, guys. That's why oil prices going up, because this Buggy took all of it. Yeah, sickening. Let me flip this over. I'm honestly quite surprised it fired up, to be honest with you. What do you guys think? Does anybody want to see what's inside this shed? Like, thing? I have nitro. Well, I don't think it's a nitro, okay? I think it's something else. I don't keep my nitros outside that I like. I keep them inside. They're like nice room temperature, quality controlled environments. Anyway. Yeah, so I'm recommending we go down, remove the head, take a look at it, see if I could see any obvious signs of oil or fuel around the head. For some reason, I am convinced there's a leak around the head, which, I don't know, man. It seems to be opening. Or R3 goes, open it up. Okay, bro, I'm gonna listen to you. We're gonna do it, all right? Okay. Let me turn all this stuff down. Off. Can't show you that car, okay? Sorry, guys. I can't show it to you. I'm sorry. It's a secret. Right. Let's go out. Go back in. Let's go back in, all right? I'm going to leave the stuff out for now. Let's go back in. Can't show you that car. Sorry. Dude, I'm surprised it actually ran. It idled almost like a third of a tank of fuel. Well, it was very rich, so basically it was trash, but electronics work at least. If I show you guys something cool, are you gonna be cool about it? Like, are you gonna be cool? You gonna try to, like, you know, beat me down for it or something? Because I have one person trying to do that right now. It's not cool at all. It's not cool at all. Okay. Gonna have to keep it to myself. All right. Let's go take off the head. I would show it, but like I got like real crazies, you know. All right. Hoser one goes, we will be cool. I'm just Just making sure we're all cool, you know? All right? I'm about to show it to you. But you better stay cool, all right? Hey, are you ready? The question is, are you ready? Go ahead, tell me, are you ready? Because I'm about to flip the camera and show it to you. But you got to be ready. Tell me you're ready. Who ready? Whoa, what is that? I hope you were ready. Because this is some sickening nitro gold over here, okay? That's my laundry room. Don't look at the laundry room, bro. Just the laundry room. Haywire's ready. What do you think about that, though? This is probably my nicest one. That's right, Texas Hill. He goes off in the jammin'. Anybody see anything interesting from the top over there? Because that looks like an OS V-spec engine, doesn't it? Yeah, it sure does. Now, are you going to be cool if I take the body off? I don't know. You guys, you should be cool. Edward Perry, what's going on, man? You know, I just want to make sure you're all cool. Because, like, this is some hardcore stuff over here. This is a sickening Ofna jammin' with a VZB V-spec OS engine. It's vintage, as you could tell. Okay? Yeah, this one I'm just missing the radio box cover over here. I just want to make sure everybody's cool. All right? We don't got no one trying to jack me, do you? Okay? I hope not. Check that out. Sickening. Milled shock towers. People think they're going to buy one Nitro from me and overbid me on eBay and I'm going to cry about it. Guys, I got Nitros left and right in every single room of this house. Okay? It's a tax write-off. I use them for storage. Kidding around, bro. That's all a joke. But this is sickening. More on this in the future. When the time is right. When the time is right, okay? All right. Let's go back to reality. Let me check my fridge. Damn, can't show you that fridge. But I can show you these Goya cookies. Pretty fantastic. All right, let's roll down. Yo, Melissa, did you see? I mean, did you hear? It ran. I can't believe it. Yes. Can you close the door now, please? Thanks. It's a runner. I need you to close the door because I can't do it. All right, guys, I'm going down. Oh, bring my tuning screwdriver. I need it from outside, please. I need it. It's real bad. It's really important. Yeah, it's the only one that works for this engine. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Sorry, I was out over there. Yeah, those cookies are pretty significantly awesome. Like when you have a stomach ache, you know, from like looking at electrics at the RC track, you pop one of those cookies in your mouth, you feel better. You know, you won't even throw up after. Okay. Australian RC goes, you hiding RCs in the fridge. Dude, I might be freezing them right now. You know what I'm saying? I might be doing a good old classic stick the pipe in the freezer to get the dent out that I learned from Nitro Talk with Todd. Okay, I hope he's here, man. He's a great guy. All right, let's continue, everybody. Okay, I'm surprised it's fire up. Mad Mike, what's going on, man? What do I do for work is the question. Well, I don't do YouTube because if I was, I'd be super poor. All right? No, I'm a highly skilled technician, okay? In the field of audit, analysis, reporting, and more audit, okay? Highly skilled technician. All right, so I'm gonna wait till Melissa gets me this. So Australiano RC goes, am I an accountant? I went to school for accounting. And when I went to school for accounting, they taught me how to lift weights. Okay? That's what they taught me. All right, let us continue. So we're going to take off the engine cooling head. I need to inspect if there's like an obvious leak around the head. The funny thing is I got people calling me out telling me they're going to try to stab me. It's real funny, bro. Tell me that in person, okay? All right. Oh, Rusty Nail wants to know, how is the printing coming along? So, Dude, do you want me to show you like a couple of the 3D printed parts? I could show them you right now. Okay, I could show you the 3D printed. I printed like a ton of parts, dude. The 3D printer is super useful. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna show you the T-Max that I was working on before. You want to see it? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna show you the T-Max. So this is the T-Max a while ago. You guys might remember the one with the 2.5R that I fired up from like various engine parts. So check this out. 3D printed T-Max bumper supports. Okay? I didn't just get a 3D printer to not make Nitro great again. I'm doing it. I'm doing it day and sometimes even late evening afternoons. All right, at night I gotta go to sleep because I wake up early. All right, but yeah, for real, like 3D printed parts for the T-Max, the white ones, the white ones. I had to use an original bumper. I could have printed the bumper, but like I had a bumper. Okay, so yeah, this one just needs a little bit more work. This is actually the one that I fired up a while ago. It ran beautiful, my dudes, beautiful. 2.5R, which is the racing engine. It's subjective whether it's a racing engine or it's a scam. It's subjective. It's up in the air. But this one's good. It just needs like, you know, the battery box, receiver box. Probably servos are all bad. But yeah, I've been using the 3D printer hardcore, bro. All right. Actually, like a good amount of the MGT parts are 3D printed as well. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. I'll go right back to you. By the way, if you're looking to buy the brand new Serpent SRX8, they're in stock. The very first link is to that model. It's the last on-road 2-speed RTR you can actually get. So, all right, let's continue. Let me see what you guys are saying. RC Deuce, how you doing? Goes, I'm gonna run my T-Max 3.3. Dude, that's a great chassis. Normally I have a 3.3 over here on the side, you know. Let me ask you this before we open up the engine, though. Does anybody want to see under this BMW Z4 body? Because like, it's actually a pretty epic RC right here. It's a little beyond epic. The body shit. Anybody want to see under the shell? It has something that HPI, not many people know about, okay? HPI did have a version of a Novorossi engine. This one has it. Anybody know what it is? Or I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. Super, super rare. This is like a reproduction body. It's not original, so the body sucks. It's gonna need work, okay? It's gonna need work. It's not good. It's gonna need a lot of work, guys. The 2-speed is gonna need work too. RS4, it's basically stock, other than it has an HPI C12 engine. C12. Okay, you know how there's like the C4 energy drink? This is C12. That's 3 times 4. This is like 3 energy drinks at once right away. You know, it's an HPI, but notice it's got a slide carb setup. That's because this is basically the Novorossi engine. This is basically the one they used in the Mugen MT12. All of those, like, you know, you could pretty much tell like the Mugen MT12 engines, they're very rare. This is the HPI variant. Okay, Terra Curry goes his favorite engine. Yes, man. That's why I had to make sure I got this. Now, I haven't really told anyone about this, so this is today. You know, pretend I didn't tell you. Like, forget about it. Okay, but I spent a good amount of money on this, actually. I paid a ton of money. The engine has very good compression. It is a 2-speed. It needs a pipe. As you can tell, the pipe is missing. We got 0 pipes over here. What's going on there? Lotus 420. Let me see if this is it seized. Oh, it got crazy compression. Oh yeah, look at that. I could hold it by the pull starter. Yeah, it's been used. It's been used. Okay, it's been used. But HPI C12. If you ever come across one of these, I know they look like the 15FE cooling head, but these in fact are a little taller, and they're not the same type of anodizing. They're a little cheap looking, but these are legitimate Novorossi engines made by Novorossi for HPI, right? Oftentimes, I'm going to tell you something. You could find a treasure. You could find a gem, okay, if you know what you're looking for. And over the years, I've become to know what I'm looking for. One obvious sign of, is it like a very modified good engine, is notice it has engine mounts. So it's not screwed into the chassis with the same 4 screws. This has the optional engine mounts. If you ever see an RS4 with like the optional engine mounts, usually that's because someone put in a hot ass engine in it. Okay, hot ass engine. That's what this got. Okay. All right, up to reality. Back to reality with this Mugen. Let's take off the head. Off with the head, as they say. I'm going to rearrange the lighting. Oh, we got Richard B. How are you, man? He goes, nothing smells as good as a Nitro RC. Happy to have another fellow Nitro Gang lover. Okay. You know, guys, sometimes I comment on like Traxxas's posts. They actually give me a thumbs up. I can't believe it. Okay. I got the top fan badge on Traxxas the other day. The irony is they never sent me anything for free. Which is fine. That's their option. I don't care. All right. Let's get down to it. So I'm going to remove the head. We're going to inspect the engine. John Hensley, man, thank you for appreciating the rare RCs. You know, the thing is with them, of course, they're all going to need a lot of work. As you could tell, I had to go through a lot. And I still need to completely fix this whole entire center brake situation. This is basically end of the world scenario over here. End of the world. End of the world. But I'll fix it. It's only going to take me like an hour to clean up, man. RC Adventures, thank you, bro. Always a positive channel member, friend, and just overall good person, which to me is a top priority. You know, I really pride myself in being friends with people that aren't jerks. Let me tell you something, guys, about being friends with people that are jerks. You're gonna become a jerk, okay? Don't do that. You know, today was our president, or was that yesterday? President Trump's son, Barron Trump, right? It was his graduated high school. You think Barron Trump is friends with people that aren't top level society members? Probably not. Probably not. Your boy, I hate jerks a lot, man. The thing is with the jerks, man, you sometimes can't tell. They play a sneaky little game of let's be a jerk, but tell everybody that we're not. That's their sneaky little game. All right. So we're going to take off the head. The goal is to see if there's any obvious leak signs. Put on the super handy Traxxas stand. Okay, hold up. All right, we're going to get real close and personal. Need to investigate if there's any signs of leakage. All right, so far, the head is completely dry. Nothing on the head. The head looks good. Let's take off the head button now. I'm honestly still surprised it ran. All right. Well, it looks normal. I don't see any leaking around here. There's literally nothing. There's nothing around this part. So it's solid. It's clean. What about the inside? It looks completely normal. But there's literally no compression. So it ran, but I'm really easily able to like spin it over. Yeah, maybe the boost port is leaking, someone is saying. No, it looks pretty good. Like, you see that fuel line on the boost port? I literally put it in. It's a very good fuel line. It's like tight fuel line. It's fresh. It's fresh. It's tight. It's solid. It's like a European gymnast, and not a male, like a woman, you know, like a good one, like a good gymnast, you know, on the pole vault. All right, but let me get a little closer here I don't see any signs of leaks from so far. So why did I hear air escaping? Yeah, the sleeve needs a repinch. Somebody really tried to kill this. This is like a pretty powerful, I don't know how many ports this is. It looks like a 5-port, maybe a 6-port. Yeah. Michael Graham goes, that track sustain works great with a T-Max. That is a great observation. I'm gonna put a T-Max on it next time. That is a great observation. So far I only tried it with a Buggy. Yeah, it's weird, right? I don't know. We might have to do a repinch on this, guys. What do you think? Should we do a repinch on this? Restore this vintage engine? Maybe the carb. No, the carb looks fine. I don't see any obvious signs of any leaks. Let me turn it around to the other side. Oh, look how convenient it is. What's up, Escobar RC Sitters? Happy to see you here, man. It's been a while, but like a Nitro, your enthusiasm for this channel could not be killed. That could have gone really funny, but I said it correctly. So let's take a look at this. Yeah, I don't see any signs of leaks from the back or nothing. It looks clean, man. I don't understand. Where's... Yeah, this is like an 8-port or something. Over here is clean. Nothing crazy. Yeah, Rings goes always restore to old school. I think we're going to have to. Nitro Power goes, take out the piston and sleeve and look at it. I mean, I already know. Like you see, like right now, I'm just going to put my finger under the flywheel. It's, well, on top of the flywheel. It is very easy to spin it over. I feel no resistance at the top. There's no resistance. A Lotus 420 goes, need to run enough to leak. That's also a good observation right there. I mean, I ran like 1/3 of a tank. It was very rich, obviously. I mean, I literally ran like 1/3 of a tank at idle almost, and a little bit of acceleration. Yeah, the carb boot is bad. Yeah, John Hensley, the carb boot is probably not original to this. The carb boot is obviously bad. So let me show you. Oh, I left the radio outside. I have to think about what we're going to have to do. So to send this away for a repinch will be like $30-something. I mean, it's definitely oily in there. Interesting, right? I mean, yeah, we have signs of pinging on this head, on this plug. I'm sorry, the head button. Definitely signs of pinging. So there are 2 shims, guys. So you know, this head button does have 2 shims on it. It might be a little tough to see, but I actually had them removed. There are, in fact, 2 shims. Yeah, Terra Curry goes, I am hearing things. Dude, maybe you are correct. I did install a new glow plug. We could tell the glow plug is for sure the correct length. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good point. We are RC. The hobby store is going to be doing RC engine repinches soon. I might have to do that. But basically, what I do want to say, guys, I'm gonna have to figure this out somehow. Hopefully, the new brake cam will be inserted, and then it'll be a runner. It'll be a runner for sure. Do you guys want me to show you the deal that I have going down tomorrow? I'm not sure if I want to show it to you. Because last time I showed a deal, some sneaky little, SOB bought it right under me and then claimed that he was trying to be friends. And then, was happy that he outbid me. Well, congratulations. So I'm not going to be showing it to you, maybe. Well, we'll see. It depends. So, what's the consensus, everybody? What's the consensus? Oh, we got a great little message from my buddy over here. Sent me with some Mugen parts. Oh, yeah, these are the parts. The Mugen brake set. Okay. So, viewer just sent me some parts for the Mugen. It appears these are the parts I need. 20 bucks on eBay. Mugen brake set. Yeah, this appears to be the correct ones, actually. Man, you see that? When you have great friends in the Nitro gang, they send you awesome stuff. Well, I mean, it's not, well, it's just parts. Now, let me take a look at this brake cam. Yeah, this does appear to be the correct one. I could see the nub. The nub is longer than the one I have. Because this is the Ofna one. I'm going to show you the Ofna one. It's too short. You can see that? The Ofna amount is too short. Yeah, so this is the part I would need, 20 bucks, I guess, for the brake on this one. We'll see if I order it. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do that other fix first, but I appreciate that. Sickening. Yeah, but inside, I mean, it looks pretty normal. There's a lot of ports in there, too. It's the Port King. It's the Port King, man. If this was a cruise ship, it would go to a lot of ports, is what it would do. All right. Anyway, guys, any final questions? John Henson goes, check the seal on the O-ring, on the tank. I looked at the tank. I did a pressure test on the fuel tank. The fuel tank is fine. Definitely no leaks on the fuel tank. 100% zero leaks on this, right? Zero leaks completely. I, for some reason, was convinced it was coming out of here. I don't know if I'm still convinced. But, like, the compression is real bad. I'm probably going to get it repinched. I mean, it's worth the money. I mean, you know, if you take a look at this cooling head. Maxwell Bruckner said it wasn't priming. It did prime. That's the surprising thing. It actually primed. I didn't think it would. This is a pretty powerful top Buggy race engine. So it did prime, which I'm kind of halfway surprised about that. All right, so in terms of the Revo starter box, what do you guys think I should do? Yeah, Texas Hill goes, it's worth getting repinched. You know what I'm gonna do? So let's go back to me right here now. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow when it's like normal weather, I'm gonna run it a lot longer, and I think it's worth getting repinched. I mean, it'll be like 35 bucks. I'm probably gonna send another sleeve to get it done as well. So far, I'm breaking in the GT1. It seems to be pretty good. Nothing crazy with it. But the projects are piling up, everyone. They're piling up, okay? All right, we still got over 100 viewers here. If you guys have any final questions, I'll be happy to answer them. If not, I'm going to go hit up Taco Bell, you know? By the way, guys, let's hope Texas Hill does a stream Sunday night. I know everybody here misses his channel. He was one of the great positive people that did grilling and nitroing on Sunday nights. When the rest of us just want to chill before our terrible jobs the next day, Texas Hill grills up a giant piece of steak that we all get hungry over, okay? That's what he does, right? So, did someone say HPI Savage? Many people did. Many people did, okay? Yeah, RR3 goes, if you need room for more nitros, he got plenty of space. Nah, I like having them all over here, you know? That's all right. Oh, we got Grizzly RC here in the stream. I mean, that's basically it for this buggy, everybody. The brakes suck. I got to figure out the brakes. What else sucks? A lot of stuff. But we do have a runner. We do have a runner. All right, guys, that's about it. I'm not going to stick around here for those watch hours. There's people that do streams for watch hours. I'm not a watch hour whore. Just remember that. I don't care about them watch hours. I care about making Nitro great again. And thank you all for being here. A2RCs, by the way, I forgot to say he's the one that sent the brake cam. And you know what we'll do? We're going to do a little shout out to A2RC's channel. Let me give you guys a link. I know many of us are already subscribed to the same people. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm subscribed to him. But if you ever need questions, I'm going to put his channel in the stream here. Him and I have been doing RC videos for a very long time. He is a specialist in vintage HPI. That's his channel. Please go subscribe to him. You know, many of you probably already are, so there's no news there. But if you're not, A2RC, great channel, video content creator. And he's a positive individual that will not piss you off, which to me matters the most. Mark DiVincenzo, Taco Bell time, baby. That's it, everybody. I think we've reached a little bit of success today. I'm going to go spend about 30 minutes assembling my starter box back together, okay? And Hoser 1, that's right, man. We don't need to be doing no 5-hour streams. We get the nitros running, then we go eat some fast food. It's pretty straightforward. And then, of course, after that, you go hit the gym, you know? I would show you the guns, but nobody paid admission today, okay? I don't know if I want to, you know? Plus, I don't really like showing off. It's kind of lame. Anyways, you all have a good night. I just have a little bit of a thing I want to do before we all leave. Let me just do a little something. Hold on. I don't think I'm able to do it. Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm trying to gift some memberships. I think that feature is gone. Sickening. Oh, hold on. It's not gone. It's right here. Someone's about to win. Aren't you lucky you stayed around? Because the giveaway will be coming up. And you got to be a member. Okay, so let's see who gets it. Hopefully it's deserving people. Holy moly, who got the gift memberships? Let's see. Oh, Dodger Boy, A2RC, deserving people, deserving people. Maxwell Bruckner, Haywire RC got one. And who else? Maybe one more person? It's supposed to be 3-5 memberships. So Dodger Boy, congratulations. Welcome to being a channel member. A2RC as well. Maxwell Bruckner. Buckner. Man, I keep mispronouncing your name. Sick of it. Haywire RC. All right. So you guys got it. There should have been one more. Oh, RC Adventures as well. RC Adventures. My bad. I didn't pronounce that. I didn't see that correctly. Anyways, that's it, guys. Let's not whore ourselves out today. Thank you. You know, I'm glad you all deserved it. Yeah, Dodger Boy is like the sickening winner of stuff. He deserves it, you know. He got like 12 nitros, and they're all savages. And he's the king of emojis, you know what I'm saying? So we all know that. It's already a fact. All right, everybody, guys, let's talk to you later. Brian Arden goes, keep Nitro alive. Jesse Nutley, see you later, man. I'm going to go call up my RC buddy on the phone right now, okay? Michael Graham, see you. Goodbye.